Okay, guys, I did do my macros for a diet that I did 20 years ago and the diet that I wanted to start a year ago in August. So I'm going to go ahead and read those off to you. I had a liquado, which essentially, smoothie. All right, 4 grams of sugar, 8 grams of almonds, 3 grams of amaranth, 11 grams of oats, 17 grams of chocolate. But it was chocolate powder, literally Morelia Presential. And back 20 years ago, I would have used Nestle, a whole banana, and a cup of whole milk. Although 20 years ago, I did skim milk. And then my snack was an apple. And then for lunch, I had a salad, just a big old pile. But always iceberg lettuce. I mean, I didn't know anymore. And always 100 grams of meat, but it was lean beef or salmon or chicken or pork. All right. And then I had my banana for my afternoon snack because, of course, you have to have your potassium, right? Not knowing that your kidneys actually will take care of that for you, assuming you're in good health. Okay, 100 grams of pasta with tomato sauce and or a sandwich for dinner. So what did I do right? Well, I fasted for 13 hours not knowing. I also dry fasted for 13 hours not knowing because I didn't want to drink water, because the next day after I walked 2 miles in the morning before I ate breakfast, which is another wow, didn't know that was actually good for you, I wound up wanting to minimize my water so that I could weigh as little as possible. And I did that 5 days a week, and then on the weekends I just did whatever. I'd go crazy, go to Taco Bell, do whatever. And so I got my macros down. Now, I'm going to go by calories because by grams, they're pretty close, but I think they try to get you involved into the calories, all right? Number one, if you're worried about calories, you're worrying about the wrong thing. I'm sorry. Do what you want. Like I said, I'm just some guy out here making it happen, and, God, I can, right? Everyone's different. So 60% carbohydrate, and obviously I was eating oats and whole wheat bread. So again, half of those carbs, to the best of my knowledge, were most likely whole grain, right? 20% fat and 20% protein, right? And the fats were just kind of healthy fats, right? Polyunsaturates and blah, blah, blah. Yuck. Sorry, that stuff. Just drink vegetable oil alone and you'll blow up like a balloon, but that's just me and me. Now, what did I eat? My thumbnail that I showed you, here's what I ate. I had 3 eggs. I had 320 grams of lean beef. That's because that's how they sell hamburger meat here. I had a crap load of lettuce. I had an entire avocado. I had some tomato, and I had made my own sauerkraut. Quite easy. So I had some probiotics and, lots of really fun things. And here's how my new macros turned out. Carb, 4%. Fat, 55%. And proteins, 41%. Wow. That is ketogenic. That is satiety. That is, I haven't eaten, yesterday we ate at 2, I haven't eaten in almost 22 hours as I'm speaking to you right now. Full of energy. I do drink caffeinated coffee in the morning, but, I once didn't drink coffee in the morning and I still feel like, whoa, do we have a walk that we need to take? So, again, what's healthier, okay? Do you want to follow the USDA recommendations? You can follow the FDA and what they're telling you. You can follow certain doctors and people who are public knowledge. You can follow the international health community, and you can follow what they're doing in other countries. Look, guys, when you have a track record of lying to me, I'm going to start doing my own stuff, and I'm going to do my own research, and I'll test it out, Newton. I'll do the Newtonian method. I'll test it out on myself first, and then I'll go ahead and document what I've done. And this happened to work. So like I said, I did that first diet I showed you, the 60 carbs and the 20/20 fat and protein. And I did that from August 15th. So I did that nonsense for about 3 months. And then I plateaued, and then I kept doing the nonsense for 6 more months, and I was not moving friend. All right, again, 5 days a week, and then I did the weekend splurgy thing. And in Mexico, unless you really want to kill yourself, it's hard to find a lot of junk food around here. Yeah, you can go to the abarrotes, the convenience stores, let me call them, and you can buy cookies and crap. But I admit, on the weekends I was drinking red cola, which is way more deliciouser than any of the other brands. Trust me, if you can get red cola, oh wow! I mean, it actually tastes like cola, and it actually doesn't taste as sweet, which is, I think, what I really liked. And it just wasn't working, bro. I mean, I went from 121 kilos to 112. All right, I went all the way down to like 109 or even high 108, but then I was between 112, 110, 112. So, and then at 112, I was like, I'd gone up from 111 to 112. I'm like, got to do something else. Again, the video pops up, and for the last 4 months, I have done low carb, high fat. If you want to call it keto, you want to call it whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I did whatever worked for me. It was hell weaning off sugar. There is a better process to do that. If you guys want to know what that is, let me know, and I'll send you the link. Dr. Ekberg has a beautiful way of weaning yourself off sugar. I'm a white knuckler, so you know what? If it's something I got to do, then I just got to do it. That was horrible. But I can tell you, 4 months later, and the time goes quick, and the results were immediate. I mean, really, within a week, I was already feeling better, even though sick from not eating sugar. But within 2 to 3 weeks, I was already starting to like, where's my fat face? The inflammation was gone. It's like, whoa. So like I said, I switched over to a 50 fat, 40 protein, and under 5% by calories carbohydrate diet, which is literally, if it's 4% on a 2,000 calorie diet, I'm going to do some quick math here. That would be 40 divided by 4, because it's 4. So I was sitting at 20 grams or less, or maybe a little more per day. But to be in keto, my body size, my caloric intake, under 50 pretty much keeps my ketone levels pretty good. And I don't go out of my way to eat them. So whatever I got in the lettuce, or I got in the avocado, or which is like, I think 1 gram there. And then I'll just end the video here with a little bonus serendipity. If you eat a lot of carbs, like the standard American diet, the SAD, you're going to eat a lot of your carbs. You're going to have probably 300 to 400 grams of carbs per day. And I don't mean to be gross, but you know when they tell you to brush your teeth and they make you eat that red tablet, and you're like, ugh. Or if you've ever noticed that you have like a film on your teeth. Okay, not only have I not had that film, my red tablets just disappear. They're just not even there. Nothing. I have nothing on my teeth. And I had some calculus, you know, the stuff that the dentist will pick it off and then rub it on your little wet nappy thing that the dentists do. That actually flaked off my teeth. It's like, what the heck? And my gums, every once in a while, would bleed here and there. And I mean, I'm Mr. Floss, you know, brush your teeth, the whole thing, man. I even dry brush, and then I use the paste, and so, but now I don't have any issues with even my teeth. And they claim that's a good thing, because what happens is, if you have leaky gums, we'll just call it leaky gums, bacteria can get in then to your bloodstream, not only creating some inflammation and some autoimmune problems, but unfortunately those mouth bacteria get to your heart, and they tend to eat your valves. My dad had to have a valve replacement. And I know, because his oral health wasn't as good as it probably could have been. Matter of fact, I almost know for a fact. You know, it just wasn't the thing to do back then. They didn't really care. They didn't know. And it would be interesting to see if there's studies on people with ill dental hygiene and valve replacements. I don't know, maybe if you guys want to pull that up. I just knew I heard it somewhere or read it in one of my readings that I constantly read lots of stuff all the time. So anyway, video's a little long, but I just kind of wanted to make it because I know somebody to ask, gee whiz, I'm waiting for a video on what you used to do and what you're doing now. And in fact, I have not only survived 4 months, now I have friends and family going, what are you doing? Because they saw that I didn't die. And even my immediate nuclear family, though they may not subscribe totally to the my mom used to do that, put my dentures in. The low carb, high fat, they definitely are eating fewer carbs. We are absolutely not eating any processed junk food. And like weight's falling off. Even the last time the doctor said, stop losing weight. It's like, what? I eat till I'm full. I'm eating till I'm full. I can't help it. It's not my fault. My body's just going to find its set point. All right. And Dr. Berg said this, and Dr. Ekberg kind of repeated it in a different way. And I didn't understand it till now that I'm in the process. You don't lose weight to get healthy. It doesn't work that way. You cannot do it. You have to get healthy first. And then, and only then, your body automatically finds a set point. Guys, I'm eating what I always love to eat, and I'm eating as much as I want until I'm full. I can't eat another bite. I think of the Monty Python skit in The Meaning of Life, where that big guy walks into the French restaurant and goes, I'm full. A wafer, thin mint, and he gives it to him, and the rest is histoire, right? So anyway, enough's enough, and so look at the thumbnail on this delicious thing that I had yesterday. Today, chicken wings, and I bought some chicharron. I'm going to make some keto cheese sauce. It's not healthy, the keto cheese sauce. It wouldn't be called healthy keto. It's actually pretty nasty keto, but like un poco de veneno no mata, right? A little venom doesn't kill you. But it's a bar of cream cheese and 4 inches of a length of your favorite processed cheese spread. I'll just leave it there. I use H-E-B Easy Melt because it's a lot cheaper than the other one. And then I'll put in probably half a stick of butter. All right, and I'll mix that around. Oh, and here's the cool part if you're really shrewd. I take 2 eggs, right, whisk them. And then when the cheese sauce is all melted down and hot, I put some of the cheese sauce back into the eggs to temper it. And then I put the eggs back into the cheese sauce. Whoa! All right, so I kind of made a really nasty processed cheese food pretty healthy by adding the eggs. I know I go all over on these videos. I'm sorry. You know what? But the family's getting back with their food, so I got to let you go. We'll talk soon. Bye, guys.